Ahoy, landlubbers, it's me, your valiant Captain Vasco, and welcome back to Monteverde, where, in the last episode, we managed to accumulate our very first gadget device, which was flashing under our sunstone thing to tell us that there was stuff in that box that we already knew was full of stuff. Yeah, granted, the relic detector is not the most useful gizmo that we could have picked up, but it's still pretty cool. I mean, what's with the cops? Why am I waving to the cop? Whatever. That's fine. Also, we're facing down a Goblin Invasion. For some reason, they've decided to terrorize the town that our friend Ryder calls home. Apparently, he's maybe the mayor of it? I don't know. He just called it his town. I'm being silly. He's probably not mayor of it, but if he is, I would feel dumb for not picking up on that sooner. Ooh, wow, I've misjudged the crap out of that. Okay, well, it's gonna be a rough couple of minutes here, maybe? Well, we've got some stuff downstairs. What is with all the sunstones all of a sudden? It's driving me crazy. I'm just gonna use some because I have no reason not to. Oh yeah, also we encountered, like, spider barf gunners in the last episode. I don't know why those exist. I don't know why we felt the need to introduce those. It occurs to me that I have no idea what to expect a secret passage to look like around here, so I might as well poke around a little bit. Hey cops, don't know what you're doing, it's still weird. I mean, like, am I really gonna, like, break into someone's home and, like, find a secret staircase to some stuff? Because I will break into someone's home to help me finish more machine parts. I'd really like to get one of the ones that does something cool. You know, again, not that I'm not grateful for being able to complete this first one, but it's definitely not my first choice. Landmines are weird. They're pretty easy to avoid. In fact, they're even easier than the arrow traps in some ways, because they tell you, like, when you're setting them off. Now, this police car looks like it's full of relics. I mean, I suppose this is the sort of thing that if I was actually used to the fact that I had a relic detector gadget, that I could be like, oh, like, this looks like it might have relics in it, but the relic detector doesn't say it has relics, so I could just leave it alone. Of course, me being me, I'm pretty stupid and have not ow. That was a cheap shot because I was excited about a secret staircase, butt pants. Yeah, you heard me. I got sassy with him, because he got sassy with me. Red crystal. I don't especially want this because it takes a million... Vampire Knack? I'm sorry, Vampire Knack? I'm not sure how to feel about that. Let me check this, though. Ooh, a harvester part I don't have definitely trumps this stupid thing it's gonna take me a million of to complete Vampire Knack, as cool as that may or may not be. Thanks, friend. I'm gonna build the harvester. Harvester is one of the ones I most want, so if I have the opportunity to complete the harvester, I'm gonna complete the harvester. Let's just be clear about that right now. Ooh, this looks familiar too. I think this was in some of the trailers and, like, gameplay videos from before the PS4 came out. Sorry I talk so much about, you know, before and after the PS4 came out, but, you know, I'm trying to play this as quickly as I can after launch, and to me, the next-gen consoles are still pretty exciting. I mean, my sister has the Xbox One. She doesn't actually live close enough that I could play it or anything, but, I don't know, they're still both pretty cool. PS4 is obviously my favorite, which is why it's the one that I'm playing on and have purchased. Good lord. That is a really scary robot you've got there, guy who is totally not our friend. What would be the best? Let's try this. Blast. Oh. Was that not the boss? He looked like the boss. I probably wouldn't have spent a whole thing on that if I realized he wasn't the boss. Alright, relic detector. Detect me some relics. Done. I see your tricks coming, jerkface. Stop shooting barf at me. It's so hard not to, like, land on it. That's the most annoying part about the barf. Yeah, there we go. Alright, any other things? Don't see any secrets. Now I see one. Oh, it was just relics. My detector could have told me that. Let's break this phone booth because I hate phone booths. Wow, that was... Okay, come on. That thing was like as tall as I am, and right now I'm currently pretty large. And they give me, like, no sunstone charge. Oh, I forgot, these are full of sunstone. Should probably break more of these. I haven't really been doing that. Hello, Mace Arms! You're different than Mace Hand. Ow! You hurt more. That's the main difference between the two of you. And that guy got hurt more. It's slightly different, but similar. Alright, not doing too bad, I guess. Suppose I could bring more of these things. Looks like there's something exciting down there, maybe, but I feel like, if anything, there's just a bottomless pit if I tried to jump off that down to something useful. Alright, alrighty, let's do some stuff. Are we getting to, like, a boss or something, maybe? I don't know. I feel like maybe we could be in the neighborhood.
Ryder, help me out here. If you were to build a tank, would you put tail fins on it?
No.
So then tell me, what's going on here? Have you seen anything like this before?
Yeah, in the 1950s, they loved putting fins on stuff.
Exactly. It's as if someone is dusting off Charlotte's old designs and militarizing them somehow.
One more mystery to clear up when we meet Gundahar. Let's get going.
Wait a minute, if we rearrange the letters in Gundahar, they definitely don't spell Charlotte. I think I'm onto something, you guys. Hey, Axe guys. I love being big enough to, like, not have to take several hits at these guys. Then it doesn't matter so much that they can really easily dodge every single thing I ever do in my life. So, nothing exciting here, right? Other than this phone booth. It's just fun to break things. VascoDaGamer 2013. Man, it's almost 2014. How crazy is that? Are you guys prepared? I am not prepared. Hopefully it will be a good year. It's been a while since I've had a good year. I've had good things happen, don't get me wrong. But last couple of years have not been great. I mean, they've been pretty cool in the sense that I started doing the YouTube thing, and I'm really loving this, and I'm loving all the feedback and support from you guys. It's really cool. I really appreciate it. And, it means a lot to me that you guys subscribe and that you leave comments and all that stuff. That really means a lot to me. So, don't let me trick you into thinking otherwise just due to the fact that I'm really terrible at responding to comments sometimes, especially when I get sick or I'm trying really hard to make a large quantity of videos for you guys to watch. I always read everything, and I even try to catch up on stuff, even if it's like a month after the fact, by replying to comments that I have useful things to say about. But it's hard sometimes. You get busy, and I feel like you guys would rather have me making more videos than responding to comments, like, always in a timely fashion. And if I'm wrong about that, let me know. But I feel like that's probably true, which is why I always put the focus on making more content. But yeah, I always read everything. And, I read the very few emails I've ever gotten on the email account I set up for that. But hopefully you guys are enjoying everything. And if you ever have any, suggestions or comments of any kind, always feel free to let me know. I love hearing from you guys about anything. Even when you say vaguely offensive things, which has almost never happened, really, to be quite honest. But, being the internet, I've always just sort of assumed that someday I was going to have a bunch of people be super critical of me, putting myself out here the way I do. Do you guys have any exciting 2014 resolutions? I got a couple. I'm probably going to talk more about this in the future, but I'm planning on trying to move, which will mean a couple of things for my YouTube channel, both in the short term and the long term. But I'll go into more detail sometime when I can do like a captain's cabin or something. That's the name for my vlog videos that I do. Well, they've been pretty infrequent, to be quite honest. Ow. Wait, I didn't get hit by that somehow. No, okay, great. That worked out somehow. I'm stating this explicitly for the people who are maybe just tuning in thanks to Knack, because I know there's a couple of you who have joined recently, and I appreciate that as well. But yeah, Captain's Cabin is the name for when I do vlogs, which is something I would like to do more often, but is hard to do in my current living situation, so that's one thing that could be improved. Also, I have a secret project I've been working on for some time, and I'm using the phrase working on really loosely because it's been a while since I've actually had any time to work on it, because Knack has been a pretty full-time project since I started working on it. But that is something I would like to finish and start talking about more publicly sometime next year. Don't throw saw blades at me, it's rude! You're rude, dude. Ow! What the heck was that about? A little bit lucky. Ow! Come on! I don't know how... I don't like these guys. I don't like them. I don't know why I got Scottish there for a second. And I can't do a Scottish accent, especially not when I'm still kind of sick. So I immediately regretted trying for even a second. That was a mistake. Oh, come on! How many hits do these guys take? That's the second time that I was convinced that one of them was dead, so I stopped fighting them. And then he turns around and hits me in the face with a buzzsaw. Ugh, these guys are super annoying. Should probably be using my sun charge on the second wave of these guys because the arena there is a lot less forgiving. It's also just like... Now, are the sunstones a source of power as well? Because, like, why would the street lamps be, like, sunstone powered if that wasn't the case? I find that a little bit confusing. Alright, I definitely have enough that I'm going to try. Let's do Storm. Storm is my favorite. I don't know if you've picked up on this. Storm is definitely my favorite of the super moves. Somehow I don't think I actually got hit by that blade coming back, which was nice for me, but probably shouldn't have worked out as well as it did. Alright, I don't see any secrets or anything. Oh, there's this though. Give me that. Okay. Got some more Legos. I've actually been calling them by their proper name for a while now. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys were confused.
Your passion is commendable, but there's only so much damage you can do to a couple of tons of metal and stone.
I just want to be sure the next time we meet Knack, it's the last.
What you need is a little help from the boys in research and development. Come with me. There's something I think you'll enjoy seeing.
What upsets me is that he didn't just outpower me, he outthought me too.
It's nothing high-caliber weaponry won't fix.
Darling, you really know how to talk to a girl.
I just wish there was some way to get past that door.
Well, as for that, I found us some extra help. Let me tell you all about it.
Wow, everyone has such initiative in this world. Taking everything into their own hands and solving problems without being asked. Everyone's a real go-getter around here. It's really hard to find good help like that. Like Katrina these days. Although, that discussion does sort of bring up a really good point that's actually kind of bothered me from the very beginning. Which is, how exactly, like, what is it that the bad guys are supposed to be doing to Knack that, like, defeats him? Because, like, he's basically just, like, a consciousness that binds together a bunch of inanimate objects. So you can't, like, destroy his body or something. You can't, like, kill him with traditional means. So I really don't quite understand what they're supposed to be doing to you when you get defeated and you, like, lose. You have to go back to the checkpoint, whatever. Like, what is it that they're doing exactly? Okay. I don't think I can make... Oh, okay, it's a cutscene anyway. I was gonna try and make the jump in case there was a secret there, but I didn't think that that would work. Oh, man, I'm so close to completing so many different secret... Oh, hey, it's a tank. It's been a while. Oh, it's a barf tank. I knew turquoise was gonna be a different kind of tank. Wow, that was a lot of barf damage. Alright, well, let's see if something around here is breakable, shall we? What's that green thing? That almost looks like something I could maybe pick up. But I really doubt that it is. Let's see. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm walking into lampposts, hoping that it will give me some more sun energy without me having to throw this thing, but looks like I won't be able to carry... Oh no, I can jump with it. That's weird. Totally assumed that that wouldn't work. I throw it from all the way down here? It looks like I can. Let's try it. Nope, it didn't actually work. Well, I didn't expect it to, so I can't exactly say I'm disappointed. That's sort of how being a pessimist works for those of you who aren't pessimists. You're rarely disappointed, but you're usually right, which is kind of disappointing. I'm just like looking at both. I'm looking both ways while crossing the street for secret staircases hidden in the buildings nearby. I don't like the barf tank. Oh wow, jeez, I exploded really big. All right, let's see if I can do this any better second time around. Man, it's a lot of range and a lot of whoa, what the heck was that? One missile did like 75% of my health? What is even the point of the health gauge? Like, genuinely. I really don't feel like this is like an unreasonable, like, me whining about the game question. But, like, if one attack from, like, I mean, okay, granted it's a tank, but still, like, if it's one hit does that much damage, then what is the point of having the health bar? Why not just have it, like, kill you, or have, like, hits like an old Mario game or an NES game or something? It just seems really weird to me. I don't like that system very much. Ugh. It's like basically impossible not to land in the barf, just so we're all on the same page. It can't be done. There's another thing up here, right? Yeah, okay. I need this. And then, since there's like sunstone everywhere, I guess I might as well do this. Oh, come on. That was such garbage. Come on. Like, I literally spent my entire attack next to it, and it didn't hit it until, like, just before the tornado thing wore off. That was complete garbage. Yeah, also, just for comparison there, like, I could basically stand next to the tank during its entire barf and, like, take the same amount of damage that one missile from the tank does. That doesn't quite seem right, does it? Certainly doesn't to me. It's really basically impossible to avoid barf for most of the things that do it. I mean, the spiders were hard enough, but everything since then has been a lot better about hitting you, and thus it's a lot more difficult to dodge. Alright, that, and this. Oh, come on! I friggin' did the dodge in midair. There's no reason that should have worked. There we go. This time I should have relatively little trouble considering how much damage I didn't take. Ugh, that's annoyingly difficult. It's also annoying when I don't have something to throw the tank at. Like, it's just really unsatisfying. Like, I want to throw the tank, but it just feels like a waste. Actually, I should take this because it makes a difference. That much sunstone was the difference between having the next level of charge and not. Alright, so no, actually I could save that. Alright, this time, you should be dead. Great, finally got there. Let's break this. Hey look, it was breakable. Now I can get up here, take this thing. Okay. Looks like a cutscene up ahead. Oh, more blocks.
Go on. Pick it up. Pick it up! Yes!
You know, it would help if you weren't conspicuously watching this happen. I feel like they probably could have seen this coming. You know, if the goblins were paying any amount of attention at all.
Leave the rest to me.
We're counting on you, big guy.
Well, at least, after all of that difficulty that we encountered today, we are approximately the size of a small building, so in the next episode, we'll probably be able to pick up small buildings and throw them at larger buildings or something. I imagine now that we've encountered robots and things in nature, that the next level up is going to be sentient buildings that barf on us. Sounds about right to me. If you're looking forward to barfing buildings, then join me next time. And if you do, I'll see you then.